Hey, I'm just following orders.
Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, bro. One of the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on, that.
They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it cautious. As if they make the wrong move it cautious. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. Coming up on by the bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like, damn, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Ooh, keep on sobbing, got this bitch off the hand, got this juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, it's assault. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it cautious. As if they make the wrong move it cautious. Hey! One way, one way, one way, one way, one way. Coming up on my bullshit.
I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settling? See, you locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's One West. You can check the residency. I reside with soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause there's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on this beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum, red rum, red rum. Got you fuckers scared some. Get the banging on this beat till my fucking head numb. Black Glock, red drum, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. They was doing a lot of talking. Now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit. Lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third. Lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all steppin'. Kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, but you doing life. These hands are rude GPS. A mean right. That's mean right. We build different, you know the vibes. And we stamped it authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a cod. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowing by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with Cap again. Yeah, they say they want smoke until we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym.
They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it cautious. As if they make the wrong move it cautious. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on stopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. Coming up on by the bullshit.
West till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I be One West to the death till they bury me. One West till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he a domino. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical, guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since. All the dominance of one west rising to prominent. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupons for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. A showstopper, been as proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm going, I'm off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modify the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's worth the mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get to the fire. Around with me, and I had them niggas spin like a tire. But down the D, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because U.P.K. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
Yeah, on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit.
Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, up too solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They say you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you drop
you a gospelite, bitch. Fuck you talking about? If that nigga won't war, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade your line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft coast shit, we bout it. UPK super solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm bout it. UPK super solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All they hoes wanna take my piece. All the nigga wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for 'em and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the sorrow and I show her. She could never get a priest holding. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jewelry. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. And a sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bit mugger. I say, if that nigga won't war, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade your line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft coast shit, we bout it. UPK super solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't none of me. Base up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, the clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you squirm off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UPK play for keys, nigga. Commander General get a damn order, but ain't nothing me to damn kill you. I stalk his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close comeback. Nigga got popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't war, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade your line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft coast shit, we bout it. UPK super solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch.
Christ said 7 women gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. I'm stressed by that damn hoe ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
Backstage. Yeah, you know what it is.
Clap it up. Shalom, Israel, a police officer of 50 Mawasar, and this is the Wednesday night law class. Hey, you know what? Let's give it up. Clap it up for the Passover. That's glorious Passover. You know, Israel was there looking glorious, royal. You know, hey, boy. You know, and see, and that's what I'm talking about. All Israel needs to get in this school. You know, we need to be celebrating the Passover because the Passover is about us being free. And and that's what the Most High did for us. God, he freed us when we was in captivity in Egypt. Or I should say the land of Mizraim. You know, when we was under the Egyptian rule, you know, when we was under their captivity, you know, the Most High, you know, he sent Moses to come and get us up out of there. And we all know what the Passover is about, you know, because we put the spread the lamb's blood over the post and the sides of our doorposts and all that, you know. And when the angel of death came and he seen that where the lamb's blood was at, You know, he passed over us. That's why it's called a Passover. He passed over us. So our firstborns wouldn't die. Be Slakia, get unalive. But the Egyptians did, you know, and these laws, as long as we follow these laws, statutes, commandments, that's our key to freedom. We will get up out of here if we just follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. You know, hey, and the water to Commanding General YAHANNA for that glorious Passover. You know, hey, you know, the Passover, man, it was so beautiful. And then when we went to go into the projects, it was the McDougal projects, the feed and clothes, you know, our people, man, and oh man, we got welcomed with open arms. I mean, that was so glorious. It don't get no better than that. You know, and it's like these laws, statutes, and commandments, man, we got to follow them. You see what the Most High would do for us if we just follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. Salakia, is there anyone on the conference call? Oh, they can't, no sweat. You know, it was so glorious, man. You in order for you to understand, you got to come to our Passover. You got to come to our I.S.U.P.K. Passover, and you will understand. Like, man, it's just truly amazing. It really is. You know, and that's what these law, statutes, and commandments is for. And we are to keep the Passover, and that's what we've been doing since 1969. I.S.U.P.K. has been keeping the Passover. You know, 55 years. The 55th annual Lord's Passover was in Raleigh, in Slocky. It was in Durham, North Carolina. And boy, was it glorious. It really was. But see, the story of the Passover, you know, that's what the Most High will do for us. That's what our power will do for us. You know, and as long as we keep following these laws, statutes, and commandments, you see all these earthquakes and these tornadoes and all these storms that's going on. Hey, that's the Most High. He's taking vengeance upon the heathens for you. As long as you follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. You know, and I know it's hard to accept what we do in the I.S.U.P.K. It's hard to accept how we live, how we walk, how we talk, how we dress. Because we've been so indoctrinated into American ways, into America's laws, into Christianity, becoming Muslims, Buddhists, Catholics, Protestants, all these other different religions. You know, we've been so indoctrinated into them and that's been forced upon us. We've forced into it that it's hard to just accept what the priests and prophets of the I.S.U.P.K. is trying to teach you. It's trying to raise you up. You know, to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. You know, hey, look, Christ loves us. You know, God loves us. He wants us to live. You know, he wants you to obey him. That's all you got to do. Following the laws is nothing but obedience. And we got to obey him. Salaki, anyone on a conference call? All right, no sweat. I'm going to go to Second Maccabees 2-1. Bear with me for 1 second. You know, because these laws have been in our records in this Bible for centuries. This is our book. This ain't no book of no Edomites, the caveman, your oppressor, whatever you want to call them. This ain't no book of the Chinese, that any Asians, no Russians, no Irishmen. You know, this is our book, the true Israelites, the so-called Jewish man. You know, little desert rats running around building tunnels in New York. It definitely ain't their book. This is our book for our learning. You know, and everything we find is in the records. You know, this is a record of our history, of our law, statute, commandments. You know, and people keep thinking, oh, they say, oh, we're free. We ain't in slavery. We didn't go through what our ancestors did. Really? We're free? If we was free, why aren't we in our own country with our own laws? Why aren't we following these law, statute, commandments that was given to us by the Most High Power if we're so free? We're not free. You've been told you was free. And if we was free, we wouldn't be in jails. We wouldn't be getting locked up. Our women wouldn't be 304s. We wouldn't be rainbow connections, drug addicts, drug dealers, sleeping with each other's women. None of that. This is Second Maccabees. What's it? Second Maccabees 2:1. It is also found in the records that Laramie the prophet commanded them that were carried away. Salaki, I got a slight little cold. It is also found in the records. It's found in these records. What's the records? This Bible. This Bible is our record. You know? This is our history. This is our history. You know? From our ancestors. You know, Isaac, Jacob, Adam. You know? Who else we got? We got Samuel. Slovakia. You know, this is for our learning. You know, and it's high time, you know, that we wake up, and which we have, and we're waking our people up every day. You know, we got to continue to fight, continue to keep waking our people up. You know, teaching them these records, showing them. You know, making sure, you know, that their election is sure, that our election is sure. You know, that Officer the Posh, his election is sure. That he knows these records, that he found the law, statute, commandments. You know, Officer Kaziad, Officer Yarmaya, Yaram, you know, Officer Akaz, Nakashwan. You know, these brothers came up in here, you know, Officer Gashan, you know, Commanding General YAHANNA, General Muhammad, you know, Slovakia, General Haziad, you know, the captains, you know, the 5,000s, you know, these brothers came in here and did the damn thing and still doing it. You know, they teaching us our records because this is written for our, this is Slovakia. This is found in our records. Our records is this Bible. You know, you got other books, you got artifacts that'll coincide with the Bible. Regardless of what anybody else think or whatever anybody else say or coming with false doctrines, this Bible hasn't been beaten yet. But, you know, you got cats that claim that they got so much knowledge. You know, hey, I used to think I knew a whole lot out in the world, especially being a Christian. Coming out of I.S.U.P.K, find out you don't know nothing. I was lost, confused. Like, hold on, wait a minute. Ain't such and such, such and such. Nah, this is how it is. You know? That's why it's universal practical knowledge. Universal, one mind, one spirit. You know, one thought. And that is keeping these law, statute, commandments. You know, if a brother teaching you that, hey, look, you know, Leviticus 20:13, you know, another brother gonna teach you the same thing and let you know, hey, look, we got one mind. Like, you can't just come to a brother and be like, man, what about shrimp, crab, and lobster? What about it? It's right there in Leviticus also. You know, they're gonna tell you the same thing: one mind, one body, one spirit. We ain't gonna go off, you know, and be like, hey, look, Oh, that brother taught me not to eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, not to sleep with my brother's wife. But this brother's saying, in certain instances, that it's okay. No, it's not. That's because, why? Because it's outside of I.S.U.P.K. Now, Laramie the prophet commanded them that were carried away. At the time we was carried away. But Laramie the prophet, he kept them records. He kept them commandments. He kept that book. Carried it with him. Took it with him. Slakia. To take of the fire as it has been signified, right? Because, it's like we're going through the fire today. We're going through trials, tribulations, all that. Just like we got going through it today, that's the way they was going back then, Because when I say, hey, slavery is slavery, And that's hard time, and I'm tired of being a slave. Ain't you tired of being a slave? Don't you want to get in here, learn these law, statute, commandments? Don't you at least, even if you don't come into the school, at least learn to follow the law, statute, and commandments. At least pay your tithes. Serve the men that serve the Lord. In the words of 12th Field General Muhammad. That's the least you can do. At least serve the men that serve the Lord. Verse 2. Where 2 Maccabees 2:2. And how that the prophet, having given them the law, he gave us the law. He carried it with him. He carried it with us. He kept it on him. No matter what. We always had our records. But in this captivity, hey, they took all that, they stomped that, they whipped it, all of it out of us. Made us forget who we are. Took away our language. Took away everything. Our history. Told us we was Africans, which came out to be a lie, which we know now is a lie. Taught us Christianity. Taught us to be Muslims. By all these other foreigners coming in. Telling us, oh, you're the true, you're African. This is your true religion, to be a Muslim. And you got to remember, it was a white Slovakia. It was an oppressor Edomite that brought you the religion of Islam. It wasn't no brother. It wasn't even, man, come on, dude. We got to do better than this. He wasn't even of our people. Well, yeah, we run and follow behind him. You don't want to come in here. You always talking about, I don't want to follow no man. I don't want to follow no man. But yet, a lot of us, we're going to run and jump in the oppressor's military. You follow him to a war to go help oppress other nations, third world countries. Any comments, any questions online? The boss. Any comments, any questions online? Oh, hey. Shalom, Lord of Christ, Adawan. We'll follow them. That ain't even your people. But you know what? Christ said it himself. That we're not, that the prophets of the Lord, they're not welcome in their own country. And I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you that in a few. So you know that I ain't lying. Verse 2. I'm going to start from the beginning of verse 2 again. And how that the prophet, having given them the law, charged them not to forget the commandments of the Lord, and they that should not err in their minds, and that they should not err in their minds. Err to make mistakes. For not to forget the law, just like we do in I.S.U.P.K. To teach us, to show us, to keep these laws, statutes, commandments, to not go astray, to not fall off. This is what the Lord wants for us. He wants us to not forget, to keep these commandments, law, statute, commandments. And that's what Commander General YAHANNA has done. He charged us. Men upon him, he charged us. We charged right now to keep these law, statute, commandments. We're charged right now to go out in these streets and teach, to raise our people up. Because now, one thing I learned, it's not about me. My life is not about me. To be unselfish and, to do for my people, to make sure my people are straight, that's my job. That's what I want to do. Thinking back on my life, have I really done anything? Have you really done anything with your life? Unselfishly. We got our people out here hurting, homeless, starving, the poor, the childless, the fatherless. Hey, we got to make sure our people are straight. It's not about you. It's not about me. It's about this whole nation. Look, Commander General YAHANNA don't need me. Christ don't need me. God don't need me. The nation of Israel, I.S.U.P.K, don't need me. But guess what? I need God. I need Christ. I need Commander General YAHANNA. I need I.S.U.P.K. I need the nation of Israel. Because it's not about me. It's about a whole nation that we got to raise up, that we got to come together. We got to fix our people. Our people need fixing. And only I.S.U.P.K is doing that. By keeping these laws, statutes, commandments, by drilling it into our heads. That's why we have these classes Mondays through Friday. That's why we have Sabbath service. That's why we go out in these streets. That's why we have these camps out in these streets. We got to drill it into our heads. We got to stop being so hard-headed. Black, Hispanic, Native American, Indians, hey, look, you're the most powerful people on this planet if we just come together. And love one another, Once again, Zephaniah 2:1. Salakia. Gather yourselves together. Yeah, gather yourselves together, O nation not desired. Because once we follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, once we come together, oh my God. You see what happened down in Alabama, right? With the young cat Aquaman and the brother, he threw up the hat. And them brothers came together. Hey, look, that's the power that we have. And that ain't nothing. That's minuscule compared to what we can actually do. That's minuscule. And we come back to these law, statutes, and commandments, and the Most High give us that power, even make us even more powerful. Imagine if all of us came together. All of us stopped sinning. All of us follow these law, statutes, and commandments. How great we would be. Man, we would be unstoppable. Man, we would be a juggernaut. An unstoppable force. Ain't no way no other nation could even touch us. And you can see that. You can see that right here in the I.S.U.P.K. Slovakia. I.S.U.P.K can't be touched. Why? Because we follow these law, statutes, commandments. And we're free men up in here. Making us free men is we're not scared to say that the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. We're free to speak our mind. We're free to look do for our people, to look out for our people, make sure our people are straight. And I'll say it again. I've seen a lot of you brothers and sisters out there, you know, when a homeless brother or sister asks for if you got any spare change, a lot of times y'all look around to see if there any heathens is looking at you, other races. Y'all want to look and see is Massa looking? Is your oppressor looking? Is it okay to look out for him? Man, we don't do that. We ain't worried about what others think. We got to do for our people. We got to make sure our people are straight. Salakia, the party, you got something to say? You just, okay. Any more comments? All right, solid. You know, because as long as we follow these law, statutes, commandments, hey, we free, and we're gonna be even more free when Christ returns. The commandments of the Lord, and that they should not err in their minds when they see images of silver and gold with their ornaments. You know, because a lot of us, you know, we think everything that glitters is gold. A lot of us want to run to the first thing that glitters. You know, we think everything is good for us. Everything ain't good for us. You know, a lot of us, because you gotta look at it, a lot of us sell out. Look at a lot of these entertainers getting these big contracts. You know, movie deals and, you know, music deals and being athletes. You know, do you really think they care about following these law, statutes, commandments? They claim to be Christians. Oh, I'm so Christian-y. Well, guess what? Christians are against the Bible. So while they run around claiming to be such good Christian, I'm a good Christian, Christianity. You know, all along they don't even like their own people. Christianity teaches you to be against their people. Why? Because they've been taught that God loves everybody. And that's why we are free. That's why these law, statutes, commandments, they set us free. We're free to roam and to see how things really are in this world. We walk around, we're free. And we can tell you and teach you and to let you know, like, hey, that's wrong because, hey, we've said it over and over again. Anything in America, anything in these other religions, as long as it's wicked, it's right. As long as it is wicked, it is right. But when we come and tell you that, nah, that ain't right, we wrong. Right is wrong and wrong is right. You know, and it shouldn't be that way. But such as it is in America, such as it is that we're so indoctrinated into American way of life that we think everything is just all good. I mean, we walk around like ain't nothing gonna happen. We see everything that's going on around us, but we're not thinking that, hey, the prophecies in this Bible is coming to pass. You know, that, hey, maybe this is God, you know, trying to tell us something. That maybe God, you know, hey, look, you know, it's getting closer to end times. But hey, look, you know, we hard-headed. We a hard-headed nation. You know, we see gold, we see ornaments. You know, we'd rather run around and try to get this bag and sell out for that bag. Like you got it's so wicked to the point where you got a sister and the water for Captain Cesario for bringing it out. You got Megan the Stallion getting mad, and you got all these other people mad because the brother didn't want to film her having sex with another woman. Now, at that point in time, at that moment, he was more righteous than all them put together. I don't know if he knew that it was wrong to do that, or you know, or whatever his thoughts was, but hey, he did the right thing by not filming that. Because that's against the Most High's laws. Don't you know that we could have been free? We could have been out of here. We could have been out of this slavery if we followed these laws, statutes, commandments. Christ could have been returned. We could have been up out of here. I know in the UPK, I know we're tired. We're tired of being slaves. Ain't you? You know, you talking about why we so angry, this, that, and the third. Why ain't you not angry? Why ain't you not wondering and want to know why all this is happening? You know, why your grandma, she was grandma and grandpa, you know, they was healthy as an ox. And all of a sudden, they just passed away. You know, why your little cousin, your favorite little cousin, 5 years old, got unalived in a car crash. You wonder why? Especially if you're a drug dealer. If you're doing wicked or doing drugs or doing something you ain't supposed to do, sleeping with that other man's woman. Because I know I was one of them cats. I was one of them cats that was on the job like, oh man, her husband ain't hitting that right. You know, she fine as hell. You know, and I know a lot of us have done it. You can say that you ain't, you can deny that, but a lot of us have done it. A lot of us still doing it. But guess what? As long as we doing that, we ain't getting up out of here. It's gonna take Christ. May take Christ a little bit longer to come to get us up out of this slavery. You know, but if we follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, hey, we'll be up out of here. That's the main number one key. This the key right here. You know, y'all keep talking about a master plan. Oh, capital N's ain't gonna never do nothing. All we do is talk. Well, guess what? We showing action up in here. Right. Because we follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. We doing the works. We're doing the commandments. We just got through doing the Passover. That's a commandment. Matter of fact, I'm gonna drop that and go to Romans 15 and 4. Salaki, anyone on a conference call? Sweat.
Salaki.
Oh, how about Shem Yahshua Barakatah?
Yeah, about Shem YAHANNA the one.
How's it going, Doc?
Everything's Tawab, sir. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing Tawab. Most High Christ. Hey, young man Paul.
Khan.
All right. How's it going, Doc?
It's Tawab, sir. Glad to be in class, sir.
Oh, Most High Christ. Hey, can you read for me?
Khan. I am slaving, so I'll read as long as I'm available, the one.
All right, Khan, the water. Pick me up at Romans 15 and 4.
Khan.
You know, because, you know, this Bible, you know, it's been around for generations upon generations. You know, this is for our learning, for our, you know, our guidance. This is our light. You know, and as long as we got this light, and as long as we follow these law, statutes, commandments, man, boy, there's nothing we can't do.
That's right.
You know, because, you know, they took this Bible, you know, and they used it against us. And now that you got these priests and prophets in the I.S.U.P.K, you know, telling you the truth, they're trying to wake you up, you know, now, I don't know, for some reason, we just don't want to believe it. We just don't want to believe it. I'm going to put you down on the attendance, young man Paul.
The water, sir.
I got you.
And I have the Salaki. I have the verse when you're ready, sir.
All right, Khan, go ahead and read it.
Khan, this is the book of Romans, chapter 15 and verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
Stop right there. No. In other words, aforetime, Slovakia. Aforetime, the days of old, the ancient days, back in the times of Moses, Adam, who taught, who passed the law, statute, commandments on down from his child to his child, from generation to generation, and kept the records. It was written for our records. It was written for our learning, so we'll know what to do. So we'll know how to follow and worship the Most High, so we won't fall, so he can give us the things that we want and the things that we need. He'll do whatever he'll do whatever he wants for us. He'll give us whatever we want, whatever we need. You know how much he'll do for us? You know how much freedom that is? Go ahead, read.
Khan, that we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope.
Right. Because this is comforting. It is comforting. And you got to have patience. Because I know how our people are, man. Our people, boy, we can push some buttons. We can push some buttons for real. But we got to be patient. We got to be patient with ourselves, patient with our people, and we can find comfort. Hey, look, I'm very comfortable with this scripture. I'm very comfortable following these laws because I know as long as I follow these laws, statute, commandments, I'm gonna be all right.
Right.
Young man Paul will be all right.
Right.
The Pasha will be all right.
Right.
All the brothers and sisters that's online watching the class, they'll be all right.
Right.
Because we follow these laws, statute, commandments. I ain't gonna say it's gonna be easy, but we can take comfort in knowing that we got a great power behind us, as long as we obey and follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. Any more on that?
La, sir.
All right, Khan. Right, because that's what these scriptures are for. They're for our learning. I got that for you, young man Paul. Go to Mark. What was it? Mark 12 and 34.
Khan.
Khan. Get that for me. Matter of fact, skipped up to verse 32. Go to Mark 12 and 32.
Khan, I'm there, sir.
All right, Khan. Go ahead, read it whenever when you're ready.
Khan, this is the book of Mark, chapter 12 and verse 32. And the scribe said unto him, well, master, thou hast said the truth. For there is one God, and there is none other but he.
Right. Because we all know that there's only one God. We all know that these other guys out here and all these false religions and fake gods. We got the only one true living God. And you see his power. You see his power to this day. You see his power. We read about his power in the record. And we see his power every day. In this day and age, we see his power working. We see his prophecies coming to pass. Wars and rumors of wars. Man fainting out of fear, scared of what's going to happen.
Right.
Scared of famine, scared, a war is going to actually break out. You see it with the earthquakes, tornadoes. That's how he's visiting these heathens. That's how he's visiting this earth. when he comes with power.
Right.
You know, and he can shake this earth. That's what them earthquakes, boy. And really, I think he's been showing mercy because these earthquakes, a lot of them probably ain't as bad as they really could be. You know, but hey, look, when them earthquakes be happening in them down was like Philippines and them Asian countries and out in California, you know, when them tornadoes hit, you know, hit all them oppressors, neighborhoods and stuff. Hey, look, that's them taking vengeance for us. You know, and as long as you taking vengeance for us, as long as we follow these law, statutes, commandments, hey, look, I ain't got no problems with it. It's all good to me. You got anything to add, y'all man Paul? You good?
Nah, sir. Nothing to add.
All right, Khan. You know, because there is no other God, none other but him. You know, you see how in the Middle East, what was that, India or whatever, when they was throwing all them gods over the bridge because they couldn't, because the gods failed them during the COVID. That's how you know there's only one living God. You know, I.S.U.P.K, the school stayed open. You know, brothers and sisters, they wasn't getting sick like everybody else was getting sick. Hey, look, that's the power. That's the power of obedience. That's the power. That's that freedom. That's that freedom to walk around and not have to too much worry about what's happening. Oh, we still gonna take precautions. Don't get it twisted. We still gonna take precautions. You know, hey, look, still gonna get them shots, still get them masks and stuff. But we know we ain't gonna get hit as hard as everybody else. Go ahead, drop down to 33.
Khan, verse 33. And to love him with all the heart.
Right,
And
stop right there. And to love him with all your heart. You know what your heart is, right?
Khan.
Right. Your heart is your mind.
It's like Khan.
Right. You know, keep it in your mind. Keep it in your heart, your mind. You know, the law, statute, commandments. I always think about, you know, I don't want to commit a sin. You know, I always think about, hey, look, you know, she looked good, but let me find out first if she got a man. You know, I'm gonna sit down and chill at the restaurant. You know, as long as they got shrimp, crab, and lobster on the menu, I'm not gonna eat it because I know it's unlawful. So I'll go with a burger or a steak or a beef steak, or I'll go with the lamb. You know, I'll go with the fish, the whiting or whatever. As long as you know to keep that law, statute, commandments in your head, you know you can never go wrong. That's your key to freedom. You know, read.
Khan. Slack. And with all the understanding.
Read.
And with all the soul.
Read.
And with all the strength.
Read.
And to the love his neighbor as himself.
Right. All that. You know, all your strength, all your understanding the laws, understanding that, hey, look, you know, this is my brother. You know, Christ said, you know, hey, look, love each other, love your brother as I loved you. Let me make sure my brother is straight. Let me make sure that he's all right. You know, all your strength. Because I know you're going to get tired, you're going to get weary sometimes, but hey, look, put all your strength into these law, statute, commandments. And let me tell you something. I know it can be hard out here. You know, you're going to have cats coming against you, you know, whether it be at home, whether it be a slavery, well, just even out in the streets. You know, your friends, your partners, all of them, you know. Man, why you such a man? I don't see how you do it. You know, they're going to vex you. They're going to try to wear you out. They're going to try to make you weary. But stay strong, brother. Stay strong. You know, keep these, hey, just remember, we at the end. We at the end. Christ will be returning soon. You know, this slavery is almost over with. That's what I said. We in the fourth quarter, ain't gonna be no overtime. Because the way I see it, we ahead 35-0. You know, ain't gonna be no catching up, tying up the score to go into no overtime. No. When Christ returns, bro, that's it. You might as well hang that up. All you heathens, hey, look, all that working out you doing, all workout videos, yeah, keep doing that. Keep doing that. Because you know, being out there, believe you, I'm gonna have a lot of suntan lotion for you cavemen, for you pale men, for you pale race. Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna have a lot of suntan lotion for you. I'm gonna have a whole closet full of suntan lotion, especially for you. So you ain't gotta worry about the sun. When you out there picking that cotton, when you out there building my castle, when you out there paving them roads, don't worry. Don't worry about the sun. I got you. I got you. And for you Africans, since y'all love bathing in cow pee and cow piss and like to wear doodle and cook with doodle and all that, oh no. I'm gonna tell you one more time. I'm gonna have you sprayed down, scrubbed up with soap, and I'm gonna have a special machine that's gonna shoot talcum powder on you. You talking about you got natural smell and all that? Like, nah, no. You ain't slave. You ain't fucking on my slave farm. No, no, no. Go ahead, read.
Khan is more than all the burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Right. More than all the burnt offerings and sacrifices. You know, because you gotta do all the commandments. You know, love your brother. And as long as you do that, hey, look, if you follow that, all the commandments are gonna be easy. They're all easy. All you gotta do is what he say not to do, don't do. What he say to do, do. We were to do the Passover, so we did the Passover. We're not to eat shrimp, crab, and lobster, so we don't eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. Simple as that. Drop down to 34.
Khan, verse 34. And when Yahushua saw that he answered discreetly, he said
Right.
unto him,
Go ahead.
Khan, he said unto him, thou art not far from the kingdom of God. And no man after that durst ask him any question.
Right. And see what Christ was saying. And this, what Christ was saying is like, hey, look, you know, you answered correctly. You know, you're not far from the kingdom. All you already know what to do. You know, keep the law, statute, commandments. You know, when it's time for the kingdom to come, boom, hey, look, you know, you have a good shot of being in the kingdom. Slovakia. So to answer your question, young man Paul, that's your answer right there. Christ was just telling him that, hey, look, you already know what to do. You know, so this has nothing to do with the 144,000 or the kingdom being that close at hand. You know, Christ was just telling them, hey, look, you know what to do to get into the kingdom. Keep these laws, statutes, commandments. You know, he answered discreetly. You know, so that's your answer. Oh, he disappeared. All right, no sweat. No, he'll be back. He'll probably be back. You can leave him on there. Right, and that's all we got to do. You know, to be free, to get up out of here. This is our key right here. Any more questions? Any more comments? All right, Khan. No sweat. Salakia. Anyone on the conference call? All right, Khan. No sweat. All right, Khan. No sweat. And with that, I'm going to go to Deuteronomy. No, Salakia. Khan. Deuteronomy 30:1.
Salakia, sir.
Oh, Khan. Hey, welcome back. Hey, Salakia, was that answer your question?
Khan on Khan, sir.
All right, no sweat. Good deal. Hey, pick me up at Deuteronomy 30:1.
Khan on Khan, sir. I have it.
All right. These are the blessings. These are, we will be blessed. We'll be free. We'll be blessed. What the Most High will do for us if we keep His law, statute, commandments. Go ahead and read for me.
Khan on Khan. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass that when all these things are come up thee, the blessings and the curse, which I have set before thee, and Salakia, and thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations, whither the Lord thy God hath driven thee.
Right. We can be cursed or we can be blessed. And right now He has driven us right here in America. He has driven us into North and South America, Central America. He has driven us down in the islands, in the UK. He's driven us in the West Indies, down in Jamaica, Haiti. That's where all our other brothers and sisters are, Asherites and Manasseh, Benjamin, Levi, Trinidad, Tobago, all down in that area. All the West India. All the West Indies. That's where He has driven us. And unfortunately, when we was driven there, it was in the slavery. We're not following these law, statute, commandments. Because at one time we was free. One time we was following these law, statute, commandments. That we was ruling. We was in rulership. And we was blessed. And we was free. But we got cursed. When we started getting beside ourselves, we stopped following these law, statute, commandments. We stopped obeying the Most High, and now that's what He wants us to do. That's what He wants us to come back to, obeying Him, to be obedient. Salakia, someone's on a conference call. Salakia. I guess not. I thought I heard somebody. I guess not. All right, solid. And these scriptures are here for us. It's for Israel only.
That's
These
right.
law, statute, commandments. Look, the key to all of our freedom of all the 12 tribes is right here in this Bible.
That's right.
It's right here, right up under our noses, right here all this time, and we never knew it because we was told lies. We was given, what do you call that? Spookism. What spookism is, right? We've been told that, I'll give you an example. You got to go to hell if you're not good. If you don't believe in Jesus, Jesus is God, you're going to go to hell for being bad. That's spookism. That's just one example of spookism. They try to scare you into It's a believing that you got to go to hell, to a place where you're going to be tortured. It's going to be fire and brimstone and all that. That you're going to be eternally tortured for not acting right. But if you're good, you go to heaven. You know, you get to live up in heaven with the angels, with Christ. You know, if that's the case, if everyone on this earth was to die and we used to go to heaven, right? Let me ask you this. Who would be on this earth to live if that was the case, that you're going to live eternally in heaven? You good, so you're gonna die. You're gonna be unalive, and when you pass away, you're gonna go to heaven. So everyone that passes away is gonna go to heaven, and everybody's gonna live up in the clouds. How much sense does that make? Make it make sense. So who's gonna be down here living on the earth? If you're gonna die, if you're gonna pass away and go to heaven for being good. Now, if you pass away for being bad, you go to hell. So where does that leave the earth? Now you see how simple-minded that sounds? Christians. Because you Christians, y'all still love to push that narrative. That you gotta be good to go to heaven. You know, I don't know where all that came from. Well, Kyle Slocky, I take that back, I do. From the book Dante's Inferno. You know, a fictional book that the Christians used to say that there was a hell, that there was an actual hell that you go to. You know, that's real simple-minded. That's who what? Well, you got to be real what-minded to even teach that. Young man, Paul, you back?
Khan, sir. Salaki.
All right, no sweat. You know, hey, go ahead, Salakia. But yeah, you know, and then not only that, you got Esau, the caveman. You know, he got it painted up that the Most High, Christ, the angels, they all oppressors. They all cavemen. You really, the way their spirit is here, the way that they are here, you really think I would want to go there?
Right.
You really think I would want to pass away and go to heaven and live amongst them?
Right.
Man, you got to be out your rabbit ass mind.
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
If I may, that was real heavy and funny what you just said there, Adawan, because you know, coming up as a kid, that was something that always clicked in my head, seeing the different denominations in the churches. You got the white church over here, the black church over here, but yet everybody's supposed to go and kick it together in heaven. But y'all ain't even kicking together here on earth.
You know,
so like y'all really got to throw it off. Salaki.
exactly. You know, and it's like you got Father Dugan, you know, sitting in his office with a little whiskey bottle in his desk. You know, he taking it out. He you know, taking a few sips of that, and then he wanted to get to thinking about little Billy O'Toole, talking about what a fine boy he's growing up to be. Rock it. And you know what happens after that? Right. You know, he got that whiskey in him, and he started lusting after little Billy O'Toole. Next thing you know, little Billy O'Toole finishing his chores. He coming in Father Dugan's office. You know, Father Dugan talking about something. Come in, lad. Have a seat. How you doing? Do you like working here for the church? You know, he want to slick get up and go close the door and lock it and start rubbing on little Billy O'Toole's shoulders. Come on, oh, you're doing a good job. You're doing a really fine job, lad. Rubbing his shoulders, and you know you're growing up to be a very fine boy. That's what a very fine young man. you know. And just like you got the Christian church, no different from the Christian church. Slovakia, you know, the Christian church. You got what's his name? Eddie Longstroke. You got T.D. Jakes. You know, and the Christian church, and the Black Christian church. You know, looking at the Quan like, oh, the Quan looks like I would love to swallow him. You know, and then you got and we all know about Eddie Long. You know, but this is who you want to run around and listen to. This is who you want to run around and believe. This is who you want to run around and let tell you all these lies about you going to heaven or you going to hell. Hell, if there was a hell, they'd be going to that's where they'd be going their damn selves. If that was the case, if that was actually true, if hell was an actual place, we're living in hell right now. Hell is a condition of things not good that you're going through, the bad things that you're going through. And that's what we catching it as being slaves in America, as being slaves in the UK, you know, down in Haiti, and Trinidad and Tobago, all in the West Indies, you know, all in South America, Central and North America, you know, Honduras, all them places, you know, even right here on the reservoir, Gadite and Reubenite brothers and sisters, you know, they catching hell on them reservations. You know, we got our Gadite sisters just disappearing. You know, and they don't tell them what they doing to them sisters. You know, young man Paul,
Colonel Gun.
pick me up at as a matter of fact, pick me up at John 4:44.
Colonel Gun.
You know, because like I said earlier, and I want to show you this so you can see it for yourself. For those of you that's new, that's watching. You know, Christ said it himself because you know it's like everybody coming against us in I.S.U.P.K. because Christ said it himself out of his own words. You know, that the prophets are not wanted. You know, they're not welcome. They're not honored in their own country. And which is true. And if you think about it, the nation of Israel, man, y'all come up against us hard. Y'all love coming up against us. And y'all will help. As a matter of fact, it's to the point where you will help subdue your own people. You know, you will help Esau subdue your own people. Just like who was it, Samson? When Samson told him, hey, look, I'll turn myself in, you know, but don't you do it. Don't you come up against me. Don't you, you know, I don't want it to be you, you know, because he didn't want to hurt his own brother. And that's what we doing today. Just like the brother on the brother on the train that Edomite unalive, you know, when he choked him out.
Right.
You know, you had a brother holding on, you know, don't move, just hold still, brother. Just like you had the brother right here in Atlanta. You know, he wanted to subdue the sister. You know, the Edomite standing around, he got that little whiny crying face like, I do good, master. I do good. I got it. Don't worry. Looking like he about to cry. Wonder if he did a good job for massa. You know, while the Edomite standing around, he holds her down. Why would you even try to help subdue your own people, man? You know, it's to the point, you know, just like them what was it, 5 brothers? You know, that that unalived the brother. What was it in Memphis? You got that for me, out?
Khan Khan.
I'll go ahead and read it.
Khan, this is the book of John, chapter 4 and verse 44. For Yahushua himself testified.
Right. Stop right there. For Christ himself testified, letting you know, seeing it, witnessing it, all that. He letting you know, Christ himself, he giving an account, to let you know, Israel. Go ahead, read.
Khan, that a prophet hath no honor in his own country.
And there it is. Don't get no better than that. Hey, Shalom, Lord of Christ. Y'all about to show y'all what Shai Barakatah, the mighty Isaiah.
Shalom, Lord in Christ, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, you know what I mean? And Yahweh Shema done by Shema Shah for the sisters, right? I'm also Isaiah checking in. If I could, real heavy class. And I was just looking up a story on Tyree Nichols, man. They done unalive our brother, man, a real one. It took him out. So it's the Memphis, and it was one of the most dangerous units. I know this unit very personally. One day I'll go into that story, but this unit is called the Scorpion Unit. These deadly devil cops do nothing but oppress us all day long. And that's why we thank the Lord for the I.S.U.P.K. You know what I'm saying? Because the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Right, that's right. Hey, the water for that. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, the water for that.
Hey, Most High Kai, bro. I see you.
And you know what? And you know why these laws, and we follow these law, statutes, and commandments, they're the key to our freedom, because you look at it. If our people follow these law, statutes, commandments, and knew about brotherhood, they wouldn't even help subdue and unalive our own people. You would have brotherhood. You would have sisterhood. You would be helping your own people fight against oppression. If you knew about these law, statutes, and commandments, you would be free. You would have that freedom to not worry about what others think.
That's right.
You wouldn't be worried about, should I help my brother or my sister? Who's watching me? You would have that freedom to not even worry about that. You would have the freedom to get in here, to get to work, put your brick in. You would have that freedom to be like, hey, look, man, don't do that. That's your brother. That's your sister. You wouldn't have to worry about, being locked up for doing the crimes that you should not have committed in the first place. You follow these law, statutes, commandments, you wouldn't, hey, look, you wouldn't have to worry about, am I going to sleep good at night? Because I'm worried about this bill or that bill. Or I'm worried about how my check going to look. Am I going to be able to cover my rent? Am I going to be able to cover my my insurance for my car, to pay my car bill? My lights, gas. You won't have to worry about that. You know why? Because in here, it's brotherhood.
That's right.
A brother have a problem. Hey, look, you got other brothers to come to talk to. Hey, look, I need help with my phone bill. Okay, let's see if we can get some brothers, to come together to help you with your phone bill or your gas bill or whatever. You'll have that freedom. That's the power of the Most High. That's the power of your nation coming together. That's the power of you loving your people, of following these law, statute, commandments. You can have that. That power is right there in the palm of your hand. You don't even know it. You so worried about this, that, and the third. You worried about chasing the bag. You worrying about, what my woman gonna think. You worrying about, oh, am I gonna lose this woman? I don't want to lose my woman. Lose her. If that's what it takes. If it, hey, look, I got partners that don't even agree with what I'm doing. I got a lot of people that came up against me for this. I had women leave me. Just like a lot of brothers in here, and a lot of sisters had their husbands and their wives leave them. Well, guess what? They free. Finally lost after the commandments. Hey, look, they experiencing freedom. They know what it's like to be free. They know that this is the key to our freedom. If we just come together and follow these law, statutes, and commandments, we ain't got nothing to worry about.
That's right.
I'm waiting for that day when Christ cracked that sky. I'm waiting for the day, when it's all out World War III. I want to see them chariots. I want freedom. And the only way we're going to get it, follow these law, statutes, and commandments, be obedient. God made us. We didn't make him. He wants us to obey him. Y'all, you got you cats running around talking about, oh, clone, clone, clone. How's a clone going to move without a spirit inside of it? That's what I want to know. Y'all think man made man. Y'all think man, oh, yeah, it's a clone. He's a clone. That's what a lot of y'all was running around talking about, oh, Gucci man. He locked up. That ain't the real Gucci man. When he went in, the real Gucci man. He came out a clone. That's not him. So who is it then? Y'all been watching too many Frankenstein movies, man. Cut that sci-fi crap out. Y'all get all excited because they cloned the sheep. And sheep didn't live but a few years. It dropped. It got unalive. But yeah, hey,
Khan.
Read that for me again.
Khan, this is the book of John, chapter 4, and verse 44. For Yahushua himself testified that a prophet hath no honor in his own country.
Right. And you know why we ain't got no honor in our own country? You know how we know? Because you come up against us, Israel, Black, Hispanic, Native American Indians. You come up against us. And a lot of you, you don't honor us. A lot of you won't. A lot of y'all, you turn against us for these other races. I had a brother years ago, stayed in these apartments right here on Candler Road. This brother said, I don't need no friends. I got all my friends right here. And the friends he was talking about was these Arabs running this little gas station up the street here. They working this brother to death, but yeah, they his friends. A lot of y'all get in front of prostitutes, Salakia, 304s, and you know the truth. And then as soon as I speak the truth, you want to shake your head. No, I don't believe that. A lot of y'all out here, you know how you don't honor? And because a lot of y'all will talk about, oh, I'm going home to get my gun. I'm going to shoot y'all, capital N. I'm going to stab you. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. A lot of y'all, instead of just coming in here to find out how I.S.U.P.K is, you'd rather listen to other cats. You don't even think about, hey, let me find out for myself. That's what we teach. That's what we tell you. That's why we say, look it up for yourself. Go in the Bible. We pull a scripture. Go in the Bible and pull the same scripture so you can see what we're talking about. We ain't here to steer you wrong. We ain't here to teach you anything wrong. Boy, we would love to see all of you live and hope the Most High change his mind. But you'd rather fight against us. Just like what was that in Kentucky? Y'all fought our brothers out there. Even though our brothers put the things on you, the Kentucky 8, y'all just straight came up against us. You got other fake Israelite groups coming against us. We gotta fight every day, and because we have to be harder than them. We have to be harder than everyone else. Because our people are hard-headed and stiff-necked. And this is Christ himself that had witnessed, and it's telling you, the prophecy, we don't have no honor in your own country. You look at Moses. Look how our people was coming up against Moses, knowing that the Most High chose him to lead us out of Egypt. Knowing that the Most High chose him to help set us free. But yet, we still have a lot of our people going up against him. They didn't honor him. Hey, look, and there's a lot of examples in the Bible. A lot of it. Our people, man, hey, look, we got to start loving and caring about each other. Because really, these are honorable men in the I.S.U.P.K. These men that you see, and on the airwaves, on YouTube, who else? Twitter, Facebook. Hey, look, you see these brothers, hey, these some honorable men. These some very honorable men, powerful men. That Christ had chosen. But being hard-headed and stiff-necked, we want to go against that. You can't go, we're going against the grain. You got to stop going against the grain. This right here, this is for us. This is for us and us only. He didn't choose no other nation. Young man Paul.
Colonel Khan.
Get me Matthew 5:17.
Colonel Khan.
Because it's like the Christian church, they'll teach you that the laws are done away with. They'll teach you that Christ is all love, all love. Christ is God, he all love, not my Jesus. They think Christ is someone to play with. They want to turn it around, they want to try to teach everybody to be Christian, and you got to be a Christian, and God this and that and the third, and don't even know what they're talking about. Let me know when you got that.
Colonel Khan, I have it, sir.
All right, go ahead, read.
Colonel Khan, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 5 and verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
Right, and that's what the Christians are teaching. That's what all these other Catholic chemists and the Muslims, they teach, false doctrines. Because you got Muslims talking about, oh, Christ was just a man. He was a prophet, but he was just a man. He wasn't no son of God. Now, if y'all so much into being what do you call it, a Muslim, why you dealing with the Bible? Why you got the Bible beside you? What you doing with the Bible? Where's your Allah? Where's your Prophet Muhammad at? Ain't you got your own prophet? Ain't you got your own God? That's what I want to know. Where your God at? You know, y'all talk about the old laws are done away with. The laws are done away with. No, Christ just said he didn't come to destroy the laws or the prophets. See, this is the doctrines that we got to destroy. This is what we got to get rid of. This is what we got to get up out of our heads. We got to get rid of this like ASAP. Thinking that the laws are done away with. That you got a grace period. That you got that God, he's just so merciful. He said he didn't come to destroy the law nor the prophets. You know, because the prophets of old, you know, they was writing down what the Most High put into their spirit. You know. Go ahead, read.
Khan, or the prophets.
Right, or the prophets. Read.
Khan, I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Right. He didn't come to destroy. He came to fulfill. And which he did. You know, Christ came to show us the way. He came to show us how to be a brother to our brother. He came to show us how to follow the law, statute, commandments.
Right.
You know, he shouldn't have had to come down off that throne to show us how to be a brother to your brother. To show mercy to your brother. That's why he said, you know, hey, look, forgive 70 times 7 when he told Peter, like, you know, we shouldn't even have to be told this. We should just automatically know to do it by following these laws, statutes, commandments, by reading in these scriptures. They're right here for us. You know? You know, with these scriptures, man, and following these laws, statutes, and commandments, we'll be free to walk around. You know, ain't got to worry too much about too much of anything. You know, we shouldn't even have to be worried about our gas bill, car payments, and all that. Follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, you wouldn't have to worry about is your woman messing around on you. You know, follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, you women, you wouldn't have to worry about do your man got another woman. Because in this Bible, it don't say a man can't have more than one woman. How do you think we got here? Thank you, Jacob. Thank you for having more than one wife and creating the 12 tribes. You know? And really, if you look at it, you know, Moses had to, he had to ask the Most High. He had to beg for us not to destroy us. Because when you pay attention to Sabbath service, that's what we telling you. Like, hey, look, when we go over the Old Testament, you know, it's like God, he was ready to take us out of there. You know, in the words of Hadar, we'd have been Mosanites.
Right.
You know, he could have started on with Moses. You know, just like right now, if he wanted to, he could just use the generals, from Commander General YAHANNA, General Kamal, General Hazian, General Mayakala, you know, General Mahiman, you know, all the generals, General Kathan Gabar. He could just say, forget y'all, and just use the generals and start all over. You know? Hey, but look, he's showing us mercy, though. He's a loving God towards Israel only. You know, so we want to get up out of here, man. Hey, look, these all statute commands are for us. This is the key. Slock it. The Posh. We got any comments, any questions online?
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
If I may, he's trying to see if this if I compare this precept with what we just brought up.
Go ahead.
Well, Salakia, what you just brought out, sir. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, and verse 1. My son, forget not my law, but let thine heart keep my commandments.
God. Oh, that's a good one. You know, my son, you know, keep the commandments. You know, well, once again, your heart, as we know, is your mind. You know, keep it inside you. You know, practice them. Do them daily. That's what we do in the I.S.U.P.K. That's why it's called practical. That's why it's called universal practical knowledge. Because you practice it. You know, you do the laws every day. Study them. Read them. You know, if there's something that you don't know, go to the men above you. You know, because I'll go to the men above me in a heartbeat if I don't know anything. Which I don't mind. You know, because I love to come back and teach you what I learned from the man above me to let you know. You know, so that as long as you know, boom, man, look, you can teach somebody else. You can show somebody else, like, hey, look, such and such, such and such. No, I love that. I love that fact that I'm finally doing something with my life. That I'm not being selfish. Knowing that it's just not about me. You know? That's what we're here for. That's what the I.S.U.P.K. is for. That's what these priests and prophets of the I.S.U.P.K. is for. You know? We want to get up out of here. And it's way past time. It's way past due for us to get up out of here. You know? Look. Especially Esau got to go. That's just point blank. Esau just got to go, period. Because, boy, you know, because, boy, it's like, man, he got our people so messed up in the head, man. They think that it's cool. It's cool to run around and call yourself changing your gender. They think it's cool to, be drug dealers, because they see, them little gangster movies, them little mafia movies and all that. And that's what they want to be. They think it's cool to listen to these rappers talking about destroying their own people. They think it's cool, to get mad because the brother didn't want to film Megan Thee Stallion having sex with another woman. Where it say that that's okay to do? And not nowhere in the Bible. Matter of fact, just for you, Megan Thee Stallion, and the woman you was about to have sex with, just for you. This is specifically for you, and anybody else that call yourself want to change your gender. Young man Paul,
Khan.
get me Leviticus 20:13. Read that when you got it.
Khan. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 20 and 15. Oh, Salakia. 13. If a man also lie with mankind, as
Stop
he...
right there.
Khan.
If a man also lies with mankind, how do you lie? How do you lie with how does a man lie with mankind?
Salakia.
Go ahead, read. Continue reading. As a matter of fact, continue reading.
Con on con, as he lieth with a woman.
Right. Stop right there. How does he lie with a woman?
Salaki, sir, intercourse.
Right. Right. You know, and it's like, and it's like that's unlawful. He's telling you that's unlawful. That's a disgusting act. That's an abominational act. If a man also lie with mankind as he would a woman, and that goes for you women too. The reason it says man because the man is, he's supposed to be the head. He's supposed to be teaching. He's supposed to be the strength. The leader. That's why he says, man lieth with mankind as he would a woman. Because when you with your woman, they're lying in the bed, you might have that urge, so to be with your want to be with your woman, so you start kissing, rubbing, and you already in the mood, you get her in the mood. Boom, that's when y'all having sex, right? Well, that's how a man lying with man as he would a woman, which is a very disgusting act. Let me get that. Both of them have committed an abomination, a very filthy, disgusting sin. Both of them have committed an abomination. Megan Thee Stallion, you and that woman, you both have committed an abomination, or looking to commit an abomination. Well, actually, you did because you already had it in your mind. You lusted after each other already. Slakia. So you both is an abomination. Both of you ain't no because you was doing whatever. Nah. You both is an abomination. Just like you men, y'all think that the giver ain't gay, but the receiver is. Nah, you're both in an abomination because you're both committing a nasty, disgusting, filthy act. Then everybody want to get mad at this brother because he didn't want to film them having sex. Why is it that because he's a man, because of his preference, and he don't want to see that, and he refused to do it, it's a problem now. Why has that got to be a problem? Oh, because his brother doesn't want to, film a nasty, disgusting, filthy sexual act between two people of the same sex at that. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. Hey, you got to go. How's their blood upon them? Hey, look, monkeypox, AIDS, HIV. Look, the Most High, he might gather the angels together, have a council about how they want to take you out. It might be a car accident. It might be in a fire. You might not catch a disease. You might be on a boat chilling. Something happened, the boat flip over. You get trapped inside the boat. There's plenty of ways that the Most High can take you out. But all in all, the bottom line is your blood is upon you. Let's see. We still got time for a few more scriptures. Y'all, man, Paul.
Con Khan.
Get me. Hold on. Let me make sure. Yeah, give me Romans 1:27.
Con Khan. I have it, sir.
This is another way that these scriptures, that these laws can give you freedom. You'll have the freedom to not worry about catching those diseases. No STDs, no HIV, AIDS, nothing. You know, it'll prevent you from getting cancer. You know, it'll prevent you from worrying about, I got to go to the hospital and be laid up for this, that, and the third. You ain't got to worry about that. You know, your mind will be free. You know, free from worries, free from losing sleep. You got that for me, brother?
Khan Khan.
Go ahead, read.
Khan Khan, this is the book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 27. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman.
Salakia. Go up.
The 26, sir.
Salakia. Go to 24.
Khan Khan, this is the book of Romans, chapter 1 and 24. Wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanliness, Salakia, through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves.
Right. You know, he gave them up to their uncleanness through their lust. That's all that is. That ain't nothing but a lust. You know, you so lustful and so unclean and so filthy and disgusting that you'll have sex with anything and anybody just to fulfill your lust, your sexual needs, just so you can say sexual conquest, as they say. You know, uncleanly. Ain't nothing wrong with sex. Sex feels good as long as long as it's according to the scriptures. Long as it's between a man and a woman. Long as it ain't your brother's wife. And as long as that woman ain't got a man, got a husband, and she going to have sex with another man, other than that, it's ain't nothing wrong with it. Very lawful. But it's what you do and how you do it that makes it unlawful to want to be filmed. Having sex with another woman. So he gave them up to their uncleanness, their violence. That's why you got all these STDs. That's why you got all these AIDS running around. Monkeypox. Herpes. Syphilis. Go ahead, read.
Khan Khan. Oh, Salakia. 25, sir, Salakia.
Khan.
Khan, verse 25.
Oh, Salakia. Start at 24 for me again.
Khan. Verse 24. Wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts.
Right.
To dishonor. To dishonor their own bodies between themselves.
Right. You dishonor in your mind. You so lustful that you don't care. You dishonor in your body by sleeping with another man or sleeping with another woman. You dishonor in your body by sleeping with your brother's wife. She dishonored her body by sleeping with a man that's not her husband. That's dishonorable. You know, you dishonoring your own body. You know, and really for two men to be together, that's a straight abuse. That is straight abuse. You know, go ahead, drop down to 25.
Khan, verse 25. Who changed the truth of God into a lie?
Right. Who changed the truth of God into a lie? Because we all know that God, Christ, the angels, the true Israelites, we know we all black. We know we dark skinned, woolly hair. You know, we know who we are. But who changed the truth into a lie? You got Esau. You got the Africans. You got these Asians. You got all, you know, hey, look, as long as these other nations could keep our records and keep the truth hidden from us, it was all good for them. But see, now we know the truth. Now we know how to fight back. Now we know how to stand up and be men of the Lord.
Right.
You know, to have families. You know, to run our household. You know, to get freedom away from America. You know, separate yourself. When you leave that job, separate yourself. You ain't got to deal with no heathens on your job, no other races. You ain't got to go out to have a few drinks. You ain't got to do none of that. Nah, I'm good. You ain't got to do none of that. You know, they got us worshiping Caesar Borgias. This Rainbow Connection cat had sex with his sister, little boys and all that. Little P-file. You know? Read.
Khan. And worshipped and served the creature more than the creator.
Right. And that's what he is. He a creature. You know? We serving and worshiping all these different gods, these idols, these the cross, Caesar Borgias. You know, we walking around with necklaces, with cross necklaces, with him on it. You know, hey, look, our creator, we're not worshiping God. We're not worshiping the Most High like we supposed to as a nation. You know? And then you got cats running around talking about they got how they say, I got a personal relationship with God. You ain't got no personal relationship with God. That's not some rainbow connection. I mean, what? And then what? I mean, what? You consider him your man? Especially you women. You women, oh, Jesus is my man. How is he your man? If you think if Christ was here right now, you think he would accept your behavior and how you dress? You think he would accept you twerking on some cartoon character mascots at a children's party? I don't think so. Go ahead, read.
Khan, who is blessed forever. Amen.
Right. He's blessed forever. For all eternity, you know. Hey, look, he's the Ancient of Days. You know, he's been around a whole lot longer than we ever will be. You know, he knows what's best for us. He knew us, as he said, he knew us before we was even born, before we was even thought of. You know. Drop down to 26.
Khan, verse 26. For this cause God gave them up to vile affections.
Right. Vile affection. That's very vile affection. To lust and want to be with another woman, for a man to want to be with another man. And some of y'all even out here having sex with animals. What they call it, bestiality. You know? And let me tell you something. When y'all be getting with these heathens, if you look how nasty these heathens are, I know they be wanting to do some vile sexual acts. You know? I know. Hey, look. I'm gonna tell you, back in the '90s, I'm gonna tell you again, back in the '90s, I remember when it was a thing for these East Edomites, these cavemen, to run around sticking animals up their butt, up in their rear. They would go to pet stores and buy snakes and gerbils and all that, and hamsters. Vile affection. You know? They get it. Look, let me tell you something. You think that Esau, when we were slaves, you didn't think he didn't get off on whipping us? Why do you think that a lot of these East Edomites, now, they into that whips and chains and handcuffs and all that, talking about a safe word? You didn't think they didn't get off like that before assaulting our women, before our men got assaulted? Don't you know that after a brother got whipped, these Edomite women, they would go into the barn and get up on top of the brothers and ride them after they've been whipped while they're tied up in the barn. That's why you got these Edomites now. You got to remember, they did what they call buck breaking. They would take the biggest brother, lay him, the biggest, meanest looking brother, the toughest brother, lay him on the ground, tie him up, pull his pants down and go up in him, pumping his rear in front of everybody. Tell me that's not vile affection. How you got to take a people in slavery and do all kinds of vile, disgusting, filthy acts, and you got the Bible right there. And it says it right in the Bible that the Most High, that God is against that. But you did it anyway. It's bad enough you beat us, beat our names out of us. It's bad enough that you were just hanging us for no reason. It's bad enough you was taking our women, hanging them upside down by their toes, cutting their stomachs open, letting the baby fall out and making bets to see who would be unalive first, who would pass away first. It's bad enough the trail of tears that you was taking our Gadite and Reubenite brothers and sisters and unaliving them. All because you didn't want to hear the baby crying because the baby was hungry. Or the elder brothers and sisters. They're elderly. They can't move as fast as anybody else. You're a very sick, disgusting, vile race of people. And what you did to our people and the way that you destroyed us, mentally, physically, you got to pay for that. Because you got our people in this position. You got our people in the barrios, in the ghettos, on reservations, jacked up. You the one who brought in the drugs and the guns into our neighborhoods. We didn't do it. We ain't got no gun factories, no ammunition factories. We ain't got no poppy seeds and no cocoa fields. You introduced that to us. You came to us with all that crap. We were straight being separate from you. Go ahead, read.
Khan. For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
Read that again.
Khan. For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
Right. Even the women. Raven Simone, Megan Thee Stallion. Who else? Angela Davis. Tracy Chapman. Even you. Turn that which is natural. What's natural for a woman? To have sex with a man,
That's
to get
right.
pregnant, to have babies, to help raise and nurture that baby. You know, that's the natural use of your body. You turn against that. Ain't no law in this Bible says it's okay for you to be with a woman. You know, what's that book, that movie, The Color Purple? Where originally whatchamacallit, who was that? Damn, the hell was them two women in there? Originally they was rainbow connected.
Lucky. One of them when they was silly, wasn't it, sir?
Celie and I forgot the other one.
Yeah, kind of. I forget the other one too. I don't want not
Right,
too much to it, sir.
right. You know, you got a lot of movies out here. What's that sister? Jennifer Beal. She it's a show she played in called the L Word. You know, you got a lot of our people into this crap. You know, you got a lot of brothers, you know, wanting to get sex changes. Because they talk about they feel like they should have been born a woman. No, you was born what you're supposed to have been born. You a man. You still a man. I'm not calling you a woman.
Right.
You know, you women, you want to try to change and try to be a man. I'm not calling you no man. You know, you change the natural use. Even the woman burning in her lust, change the natural use of her body and what she was meant for. You know, and that's why all that porno, that's why that's an abomination. That's a big time, man. That is so filthy and disgusting. No, that they just need to just get rid of that whole industry, period. Because our people, boy, they don't mind, and we don't. Boy, hey, look, I don't know what to say about that. Like that, there is just thoroughly because they do, boy, they do some very vile, nasty, disgusting acts. And I'm so glad Most High in Christ were I.S.U.P.K under Commander General YAHANNA. Because, boy, ooh,
That's
wee,
right.
you know. Go ahead and finish that off for me.
Khan. It'll be going into the verse 27, sir.
Uh,
Khan, verse 27. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, buried in their lust one toward another.
burned.
Slack it. Burned in their lust one toward another.
Right. Exactly. You know, the man, you know, the natural use of the woman. How are you going to leave the natural use of the woman? Your body and your sexual organs, they're meant to fit each other. It's meant to fit inside of a woman. Your natural use for that woman is to get that woman pregnant. It's to have babies with that woman. That's what you're supposed to do. That's your natural use for the woman.
Right.
And see, that's why I say these laws, these statute commandments, they will set you free from being what is exactly what it's saying as we reading. What we reading right now, it'll prevent you from that. It'll set your mind free. It'll set you free. Because as you burning in your lust, just as in Leviticus 20 or 13, how it'll set you free because you don't have to worry about your blood being upon you. Finish that off for me, brother.
Khan. Men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was meet. Slaki.
Right. The recompense, right. You know, that recompense, hey, look, you owe the Most High. Basically, you owe God. That recompense, that abominational lifestyle you live in, you owe the Most High. You owe him. Your blood is upon you. That is unseemly. That's not right. That don't even look right for a man to be with another man.
Right.
There is, look, y'all, do you know how sickly y'all look, two men being together? Two women being together? Ain't nothing nice, cute, sexy. Ain't nothing good about that.
Right.
Y'all just nasty. That's why these laws, statute, commandments are in place to free us, to keep us from committing these abominations, to commit us from being unalive by the Most High. Any questions on the conference call? Any comments? Any questions? Any comments? Go ahead.
The water, mighty man. I just want to say, hey, how about you, SHALAM on the quite excellent class, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Commander YAHANNA, I.S.U.P.K, you know what I mean? 56 Passover, on our way.
Come, Most High Christ. Damn right. Any questions? Any comments online? Young man, Paul.
Khan, sir. I have one, if I may.
Go ahead.
The Hebrews 13:4, sir, if I may read it.
Go ahead.
Khan, this is the book of Hebrews, chapter 13 and verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled, but whoremongers and adulterers God will judge.
Exactly. You know, that marriage bed, it is an honorable thing. It's honorable to be married to a woman, for a woman to be married to a man, to lay down there and make babies. You know, hey, look, he's going to have to judge you. You know, for them abominations, what we just read, all them in Romans 1:27. And look, all them abominations, all that filthy disgustingness, you know, hey, look, the Most High, you owe the Most High. He got to get his recompense. You know, that's a recompense right there. That's a strong recompense. Don't be surprised if you catch something you can't get rid of.
Right.
You know, undefile that marriage bed. Don't let your marriage bed be defiled. Do not defile it. You know, don't be an abomination. Follow these laws, statute, commandments look, get in the I.S.U.P.K under Commander General YAHANNA. Learn these laws, statute, and commandments.
That's right.
You know. And with that, any questions online, comments online? Yes, not. With that, I pass the class over to Police Officer YAHANNA.
It's I.S.U.K security announcement. Right, I.S.U.K started on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Room for a new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes from school, they'll live for 6 months. They are here to be saluted only. They are here to set and sail of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 to 10. My I.S.U.P.K, that means 10 in the Hebrew, 10% of every penny increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest bond, free will offering for a priest not mandatory, whatsoever might like to give. This whole convocation, we in the 4th day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Walking and check the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to be trooping in school, starting all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, or scarf with that, give one curse salute to the teacher, men Israel, Mike. Men Israel, Mike Sabat, Mike, Rock, Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Why I just say in the Hebrew, may the Most High, in the name of Christ, bless you. Y'all don't top me hands down. Give one curse salute to the sister online. Men Israel, Mike Sabat, Mike, Rock, Yahweh Shema and Athabah Shem Yahshua. Why I just say to the sister online, may the Most High watch over you in the name of Christ. Y'all gonna top me hands down, class dismissed.
For checking in online. Hey, for checking in on the conference call.
Most High in Christ. TRUTHAtlanta. Shalom.
I got you.
For so long you've been sighing and crying, begging for justice, and here the Lord is bringing you justice right here to your streets.
City Ops.